All right, folks. So recording has started. So anybody on the call have any topics to bring up?
Not from my end. Maybe just a quick update that the Speak SS11 support work is going forward, and I think Iker would be the better person to give the actual update on the work. But it's going as scheduled and also as designed, and we are expecting to see results by the end of the year, but probably even sooner.
Well, that's excellent. Do you guys need a interim or any sort of preliminary review of anything? Or anything we could help out with?
Yeah, maybe. I think it's a bit early right now still. There's nothing concrete yet, but I think, yeah, maybe it would be actually a good idea, especially when it comes to the integration with actual SROS on this. So right now the focus has been on the DDS side fully, but eventually we need to start thinking who and what to do on the SROS side.
Understood. Yeah, I certainly love to help out as much as possible. The canonical security team, we certainly love to help. So, whenever you're ready, feel free to reach out to me or Jeremy, and we certainly love to help out.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think in October we are already in a place where we could have some kind of a early version to at least test on our premises. But yeah, let's see. I think this needs also some discussion with eProsima, how mature the thing is in October.
Sure. Okay, well, awesome. Exciting. All right, any other updates or questions, concerns, topics?
Actually, another side comment. This is not really an agenda item, but I've been working on this external CA setup based on the document that Sid Faber started before he left. There's a draft in Google Docs. I don't have a link in hand right now, but basically he started to document how you can create your own CA, root CA, and also the intermediate CAs for permissions and identity. So instead of using the self-signed certificates and self-signed CAs that SROS creates today, you could use those manual steps to create. So I've been trying to create a setup according to those instructions, and it's still not fully working. I get the authentication working and encryption is working, but for some reason I'm unable to sign the permissions file correctly. So I was thinking maybe when I get this working, I could make some kind of a demo and maybe continue this documentation that Sid started.
To what extent does that involve? Is just creating your root certificate authority and placing it in the proper location in the key store, and using the rest of SROS to populate the cryptographic material.
Yeah, exactly. So the SROS would create just the node or the domain participant key and certificate request. Yep. And then I've been using Google Cloud, this certificate service, to run the CAs, but basically, of course, it can be any PKI system. So I don't know if, what's the common opinion? I find it a bit clumsy that SROS today creates this whole shebang automatically, it creates the local CAs and self-signed certificates. So I don't know, maybe it would be convenient to think if this could be done so that it only creates those certificate requests, and then you can integrate it with any PKI system you want, or at least give an option to do so if somebody wants. It's just my personal
yeah. So the key framework I wrote before we did worked on SROS called Keymint and AppArmor. Took a sort of a closer approach to what like any kind of build tool or build system might make. So you know, like intermittent material. So it's still sort of like this file system kind of approach of managing certificates, but it like you can ask it to generate the intermittent material with like certificate requests that then you could hand to signing requests that you could hand to other infrastructure to complete those transactions. I'm thinking we could do something similar in SROS where maybe we add additional flags to generate partial key material that's then deliverable to some other infrastructure.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds good, and pretty much what I had in mind, because I think the current code does already everything we want it to do. It's just like splitting the process a little bit in pieces so that the self-signing and something like this is optional if the user doesn't want it to happen.
But was there a technical issue you were hanging up on using a different root authority, substituting it your own? Was there like
yeah, for some reason when I sign the permission file, I'm using OpenSSL and doing the SMIME signing. When I give these permissions XML file and P7 file for the for my ROS node, it fails to start. It's giving some kind of I've been getting different kind of errors, but I think most often
so some of the other DDS vendors like RTI or Prosima, they do have on their documentation portals the exact OpenSSL like black magic incantations that you have to feed to
we are using
proper X509 SMIME certificate signing. You can actually look at like the SROS code that tells you the exact flags that we had to force it to use. There's a little nuance that. My last idea is that sometimes we've had issues. We still have the issue with the certificate max size limitation. So if your root certificate authority is somehow huge because it's got a lot of metadata in it, that's going to get embedded in the as the public key within the certificate authority chain of the client certificates, and that could be so fat that maybe it couldn't fit over a UDP packet.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'll check the code. Yeah, when I have time, and it sounds good. Like this is quite a recent problem, so I haven't really put too much time to tackle it yet. But that's why I haven't also raised that up in the matrix or anything. It sounds good. I take these instructions and see where it gets me.
Excellent. Yeah, I pasted a link to the thing you're referring to that's drafted. I put that in the agenda and also in the chat here. So yeah, if there's any room for improvement on there, let us know. We can work there as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll dig it up and send it to you, maybe in Matrix or something.
Excellent. All right, folks, anything else? Great. Thanks for joining, and I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Later.
Bye.